Test fortuna juvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir! Trotsky!
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
In the first place, Sir Hans, we've got a task ahead of us. An important one, and a great responsibility. You don't meet such a mighty noble as von Bergov every day. So, first duty, then fun.
Quiet, monk! You'll just spoil the rest of our trip. It's all clear to me. We deliver the message, get the politics over with, and enjoy a bit of adventure together. But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Why? He must trust you not to botch it up. Otherwise, he wouldn't send you as his envoy.
Of course! How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No! I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now? There's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans! How's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz. I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, You're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
Very well.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Go away, Watson. You'll get nothing from me. Henry! Whistle at that hut of yours to stop barking.
Heel! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
Sit and stay.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you!
Why not?
Where did you get the table from?
From that cave behind me. It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's better than playing on the ground. Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you!
Why not?
Because you cheat!
I do not.
Oh?
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure thing, Henry. How's about a little wager to spice it up?
What do you want to wager?
Look, if...
And if I win?
Well, I've got...
Sounds fair to me.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side. Well, are we still playing? Aye, that'll do. My God! Oh, come on! Here. Aye, that'll do. No, that's as far as I go. Curva! Damn your eyes. You played well. Ah, what's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring. Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God.
How do you think things will end up tomorrow?
How? No ways, I reckon. Whenever someone parlays with someone about something, it takes.
Why do you think that?
See me and but then ask out.
Well then, Henry? Henry! Oh! Just for a moment.
Well, that's what...
And I must say, let's see if we manage this. If Hannah were kiss my... And how about stretching up? You're in the... Certain. So then...
Just a bit of...
Let's...
Oh.
Keep them... You've got armor on. Here's a practice. Have that ready too.
And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an e- easy one. I always win, 'cause you always lose.
Ha ha. very droll.
So, should we start?
Did you deal with that dog of yours?
You're... Hey, Oaks. I won a ring off Tankard at Dice. I believe it's yours.
Really? Christ, it is mine. I lost it yesterday. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Here, mutt. Can we start with the sword play?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. That's the way. Some room. Good. Cover, for Christ's sake. Good. Cover, for Christ's sake.
Defend yourself, Henry, or his lordship will kill you.
Defend yourself properly. What are you doing? Cover! Good! Wrong! That's the way.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
That's it! Not like that. You mustn't block so soon. Nice! But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready! Strike back after the block. Good, Henry. Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. and it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Well, yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Nice work, Henry.
Nice strike.
Nice, Henry. Good riposte. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
All right, 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself.
Nice.
Off to a good start. You haven't got a hope.
Don't hold back.
That hit home.
All square again. Well done.
You can't take me!
All square again. Well done.
Nice technique. Did you see that? Block. Over it.
How do you do it?
Fuck
me. How do you do it? Ow!
Don't you think you can do it? Jesus. How did he do that?
Knock the stuffing out of me. I yield. Enough.
Don't hold back.
Fuck's sake, you're unstoppable.
So who won, gentlemen?
It seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Rattay.
Yeah, all right. But I lost in Rattay that time. That was nearly the first time in my life I even held a sword in my hand, though.
Well, forging a sword isn't the same as wielding one.
Oates, what's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle.
If you told us her and you could...
That tavern where you drank away.
Ha!
And then you...
She was pretty.
Only a fella was there.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we'd drag you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot,
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that...
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She... And? Like...
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk.
Our...
Ah, forget it, you horny goat.
You know,
Apart from the
I.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? That's not what I call watching over our look.
Hey, don't make trouble.
I needed a bit of peace and quiet. I had a stroll around, checking out what plants grow here, praying for the success of our mission.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out,
What? Straight back on the road?
well, we could.
Does anyone know anything more about...
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. More important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the fun, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
And is he any good? It ain't nothing.
Now, I prefer other weapons. Proper ones. When you take a mace in your hand, and no dancing around in circles.
Too right. I feel like a king when I got a nice big cudgel.
I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stop going.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. Well, that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough.
Well,
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to.
What? So Radzig ain't dead.
Enough. Otherwise, we'll be here for hours again hearing how much. It's complicated. No offense.
Who helped me tomorrow with...
we rolled dice for...
What are you on about?
Enough. Oates, you're no fun. There'll be a feast at the castle.
Anyone for another helping? There's...
No thanks. I must wash myself down.
My words, we can't turn up at Trop. Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Stop your nonsense and crouch down. If they spot you, the fun will be over. Hear that singing? They must be close. Stick to me, blockhead. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hey? All right. What was that? What was that?
Pana stala na rynku, vítr zvedí sokínku, děd si usmívají se, hraj. Pana v poli na chvilku rozhálila sedí a
We'll get out of the woods and find somewhere. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trusky? Use your head. Be careful. Stick behind me. There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
We
And
can't
keep
go
your
this
eyes
way.
peeled,
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there.
Use your head.
Get a move
Be
on.
careful. Stick behind
You
me.
watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know.
Use your head.
Then
Be
come back,
careful.
give me a
Stick
full
behind
report.
me.
Footprints, blood trails,
Sakra.
everything.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Get to work.
You honestly think they can swim all the fucking way across? Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black. Will all your talk does it blind you?
Leave it out. Catching some naked men before rather than getting killed in a skirmish.
Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead. Quietly. Use your head. Be careful. There's more of them up top. Fuck.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
Shouldn't you be keeping
They're
watch
coming
instead?
here. Stand
Reckon
still.
we'll find you, do you? If they tried to swim across the pond, we'll be found half dead somewhere on the bank.
Run. Quick.
Instead of being high up.
Because you can't see shit up there.
No, no, no. Fuck. They're in front of us. Quick. Into the rocks.
Fucking horrific. Hurrah! They're playing into the rock! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
What now?
Hey? Hans! There's more of them up top.
They're here!
Take cover.
Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake? Here! Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it! You know what? Go and look into that, then come back to me. If we can get out, I'll stay here meanwhile.
Ah, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. I have to find him.
Show what you're made of.
I surrender. Enough.
You can't run from me, Art.
here. Oh, thank God we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen, and I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Now you're gonna get it! Eh? Fuck that!
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle...
How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir Hans Cable.
Ah!
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck!
What's the matter?
Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us.
Christ, Henry, stop yelling and move your ass.
Bianca.
Come on.
Father?
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else in
Father!
the trunk. Go to the
Easy,
castle.
Henry.
Hurry.
What about you?
Are you
My
mad?
mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to Sir Roger.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
Promise me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Run.
Make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
But I let them all down.
You've never let me down. Henry, a light. Look!
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We...
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents, they're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry, we'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whoresons.
Think again,
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad? Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. You were lucky.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm... How are you feeling?
There's no part of me that doesn't hurt.
Little wonder, then. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. And now you've moved about, take this and bandage it up.
Thanks. But I need to get a breath of fresh air. To cure...
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. While you're at it, I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold. No doubt you'll be fat. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too.
I won't. May God reward you 1,000-fold.
Bushena's my name.
And I'm Henry.
I know. I'll go and check on him.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some... Aye. True bliss is a full belly. I feel like a new man. I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about...
Well, he's less lucky. That brute...
Is there any way I can help?
You owe him all. I've got a bit of that leaf, but I can't just... The best and fast you ought to be able...
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow centre. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't... Seeing him like...
I understand. Maybe I could manage...
The Lord...
Not to worry. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble.
Well...
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find... And when you're done with that, better have...
True.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again.
All right. This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans. I can't bury him without a shovel. Jenna said there should be one near the dung heap. Ah, shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. He can't be in the ground soon enough. Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. Purple flower, sage, there we go. That's it. Chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better. What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Those renegades who've been pillaging around the domain. They slaughtered... Hey, what are you doing walking around with a weapon?
Sod off with
If
that
you don't
weapon.
want us to teach you a lesson, come here, Sharpish, and tell us who you are. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov. You don't look like it.
Kulva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're... You can talk to me or talk to Cold.
Do you think I'm a fool? I know a robber when I see one. There's been lots of you types in these parts recently, and the fellas from the village are well pissed off. So get lost and don't come back, or we'll take our axes to you.
Easy there. We're no robbers, we're just carrying out orders. We've had a look round here, so we can be on our way again.
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. So, your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver, and as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us.
Well, you sound sincere.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken.
Sure. What about Sir Hans?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treat it, but what he needs most now is that...
Here. Chamomile.
Excellent. Now, I gave you two the last of my supply. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. But you can... My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day.
All right. But I'm not sure how...
I told you, Alex, I have a book.
I can read as...
My word.
I'll take the book.
Of course.
All done.
God bless. Thank you, kind. Henry, I need your help. Everything you need is in the alcove. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start. If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked, put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That decoction will chase away the fever. You'll sleep better after, and that'll give you strength. There's not much more I can do now.
Empty.
It's up to you.
I'll have to go somewhere
and
else.
The Almighty. The fever should start to cool now.
Sunrise.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Then I helped Ma take care of your...
Hans?
Have no fear. Ma knows what she's doing. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows on that other fella for sure.
Yeah.
And what about you?
Definitely.
That's good. But I heard you yelling in your sleep and...
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, and I swore to...
Oh, that they can have real meaning. What strikes you as the most important?
I dreamt of terrible things. And from the lake...
Well now, fortunately, breakfast is on the table, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lord.
And it's either, oh, it's too far to travel.
I need something to eat.
Yes, Sigismund had him abducted. Have you not heard of it? Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Henry! Stop fooling around and sit down!
blockhead. Don't keep us all waiting. Are you deaf? What are you up to? Come here. Are you deaf? What are you up to? Come here. Are you deaf? What are you up to? Come here.
Did I boil that chamomile too long?
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our bank.
I'm glad to see you too.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now.
Of course. I did bring it all the way.
And for that, and I'm grateful to you.
I suppose I'll have to give you some...
The third time. What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need.
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to... But the thing I want to know is...
Well, as I said, they took him. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke.
Fortuna Juvat.
What?
It's just this kind of...
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for...
but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg?
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a car?
Indeed it was! I'm truly indebted.
But I reckon you paid off part of your...
No, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not...
Do tell. What else did the 2 of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. We came here on an important mission, and we have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill...
All right.
I'll prepare a bit of...
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Berger...
Now you've got me curious.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage...
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in... It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice...
Thanks, Pavlana.
No doubt.
Hans is right. God bless you.
And you
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz.
Of all places.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but
hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you...
I know how it sounds, believe me.
Of course, Henry, but that's nonsense. And Otto von Bergov is one of... It was Darg.
I saw him.
Yes, but I see you haven't... Come on.
What's all this about? Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky.
What? What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle.
Oh, really? I'd rather hear some cunning plan.
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good... Then they might believe we're actually...
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need...
And how long will it take for you to earn a... Before we get ourselves sorted...
So what do you suggest?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't... We'd be alarmed.
I suppose you're right.
Well, we've got no message.
Chin up.
Nothing will be... I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as...
Yeah, even though it didn't always...
We'll keep the promise we made. Best way to honor their memory. We'll get inside the...
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes for...
Food!
Here we are. When you've finished.
You can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word. That I ain't seen you here before.
Oh, don't worry. I'm Catherine, and I've got the love...
Ah, oh my.
Oof.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster. It's stinking up my...
I hear one of them nomads is an acrobat who does all kinds of tricks.
Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a more then. I'll be right back.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits?
You were attacked at the pond.
I have no idea what you're on about.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. You were washing laundry.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh?
Here's your wine.
Need to get to Von Berg.
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you've still got it.
Why are you standing here?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you, so you work your debt off.
All right.
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour. My old man was meant to. The second door in there, you have to lay each sack. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy.
All right. We'll do it. For sure, it's less daunting work than fight.
Aye, it's terrible. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe. Is that clear?
All right.
Glad to hear it. Where are you actually from?
From far away.
I ain't been further, but I know this place.
I thought we divided up fairly, but that tow rag only gave me the...
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your truth to tell. It used, but then there's a shortage of...
Is von Berghoff recruited?
No, Von Berghoff. They go of their own free will. It don't occur to them. They just see easy earning.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Truskovitz,
You must be doing pretty well then.
I'd be doing a lot better.
Not a bad idea. Let's hear it.
Where can I find work around?
First, you gotta carry them sacks, but otherwise, you can find work anywhere. Try Radovan, come to mention it, and that fella next to him. You know what they... Well then...
I heard some talk about some...
Ah, young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes. When rich folks get married, that's a feast, that's a lot.
He works in Samin's stable. Lucky sod. You'll be able to stuff yourself.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course.
You know I'm not one for wine.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what...
Who is this?
Can't you tell by the name? Old Jan Samin. They used to be...
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that. What's that?
Oh.
If you want to find out more, young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend.
And careful with them... Coming right up.
Out in the field.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too...
The main thing is, she did...
It's definitely her, though.
I did get something.
What?
Von Berghoff is a...
Sakra!
If you... Calm down. Let me finish. Young Lord Semi is marrying the local...
Why should some...
Because it looks like...
Oh, that's fantastic news. And that shouldn't...
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. We'll ask the...
There's something else.
I noticed that.
We can work off our... If we both...
Logsa!
I'm serious.
I can't...
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I mean, people will remember my face as if the disgrace at the gate...
Look, we're not in any position, so if you want to somehow... Bit of honest work...
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 steps?
Would that be some aristocrat...
Not so far. Oratoris, Laborator, and Bella now. So if you...
So, which do I belong to?
Good question. But it turned out that you're an...
Rather...
You're a pure blood. In short...
Are you really not going to help me?
Come now. I simply...
Well, I'm afraid there's nothing else for it if...
Let them wait. It's not long since I had to... And if I... I mean it.
Suit yourself. Right.
Well... that too. But above all... As soon as we have at least... Although...
How generous of you.
I know, my dear...
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullock when it's time to sow winter grains.
I need to plough too, you know.
Not too bad.
Cheers.
Aye.
Cheers. Cheers.
Look, did you hear about what the bailiff is planning?
No, I don't care.
How's it going?
Nor do I. But this
I heard you're in need of money.
Where is that bloody innkeeper?
Oof. That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Blessings to you.
Great. Get them out of here.
Here it comes.
Did you bring them?
Oh.
They get pretty heavy, I can tell you.
You ain't telling me nothing I don't know. Get a move on. The sooner the cart's
Go bad on
empty,
me soon.
the sooner I get home. I'll move these sacks.
Someone should really do something about that.
Aye, I'm in a right bind. But what are friends for if not to help each other?
Right, it's a deal. Go ahead and tell Francis.
Saturn and Jupiter are in a bad constellation at the moment. That turns off the black bile and makes you ill. And what if I have? He may be a bit off, but everything he says is true. The other day, he told me to give the cows dark ale to drink.
What? You didn't actually do it, did you?
Laugh all you like. But if I
And what
told
can I
you
get
they
for
gave
you?
3 times as much milk afterwards, you still wouldn't be impressed, would you?
Made that up.
I certainly did not.
Yes, you did. I never heard of any Perkstein in all my years.
where's that beer?
How are you?
Christ, you're just a village yokel.
How dare you?
Ignore those people. We don't let them.
I'm perfectly calm. Keep working and take.
Don't say another.
Henry, stop lecturing.
Time to lug another.
Give it your all.
What's your name again?
Hans Capon of Perkstein.
You just made that up.
I certainly did not.
Yes, you did. I never heard of any Perkstein in all my years.
I'm not surprised. You're just a village yokel.
It's like I'm invisible or something.
What did you say? Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked the...
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trusky.
Where else were they supposed to make?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open.
But calm down, both.
I'm perfectly calm.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies...
I don't believe a...
Believe what you like. And in fact...
You want to come to the wedding, do you? I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll see the glory...
I am, sir.
I am, sir. You're starting to bore...
No apology, then.
Oh...
That's enough. Cut it out.
Mind your own... Take your
I give you a chance. Get ready to pick up your bro...
Oh,
you
Stab him.
Slice him out!
You'll be fucking sorry.
I'll kill you!
You're no match for us, fucker!
Shame on you.
You know, you're ugly bugger.
Nalos! Filthy vermin!
One for dear old...
It'll be over in a jiffy.
You're a dead man.
Fancy move,
You know
for
that.
fuck's sake.
Nice hit.
This is unbelievable.
Why'd you do it?
I'll hack your ass.
Fuck's sake, Mr. Darfus. Nice strike.
Now we'll have you.
We're gonna do you whore son!
Shame on you. What are you waiting for, numbskull?
Fight!
No faranda mesquer.
Let him have it!
And one for dear old Mom.
How much for his fucking...
Mr. Darfus.
Hey, get him. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
What do you want?
Take that, you
Show your...
You behave like a spoilt bro.
Just who the hell... Well, nothing to say for yourself? Just as well. It's your fault we're in this fuck...
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you since?
I only wanted him to apologise.
What do you think I was trying? You should have listened to me.
And let him insult me. Fatcher! If it hadn't been for me, we've been in the shit.
I don't believe it.
Who else is... You're just a simple peasant.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how... You're fucking useless. You...
Oh, that's enough. I understand you're down. I can take it.
That's exactly what I'm...
You don't really mean that.
I'm perfect, that's it. You're like a ball and chain.
Well...
And none...
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. I have to consider what...
You can go and carry sacks.
Suppose I really do
Over
need to
here.
find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up lord of
Well, come on.
Pernstein.
I don't bite. Do you have anywhere to go?
What's your story?
What would you say? Right now, I'm slightly
But I don't have any money.
I don't want anything.
Uh-huh.
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you, the scene you made.
You're welcome.
Oh well. Not
Hmm?
now things can...
Yes, unless...
You're still alive, like Tomcat.
Do you know anything more about...
They say he's a master swordsman.
Do you think Tomcat might...
No offense. But,
I don't want to pull wagon.
well,
Well, sure.
more like some...
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower.
Should I watch out?
No, I don't think so. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue. Otherwise Tomcat will...
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern.
If you find some work...
I have no money.
The hell you will. This is... Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing.
Wow.
Yeah, don't start crying.
I'm practically naked.
At least you're not walking...
Ah, very funny.
And what do you have in mind?
I'd prefer something a little more...
After what you did here. But between the two of us, it's easy enough to scrounge up a shirt and trousers if you...
Thanks.
Just don't get yourself...
My main concern...
Well, yeah.
How much time...
From what I hear, the... So,
Hopefully by... Oh, damn.
don't exaggerate.
Still.
There's a stud farm in...
And which way is...
Southwest from here. Once you see the... Though...
Hey, you.
I'm Bara.
Looks like you know you...
I ain't.
Why exactly are you helping?
Why? Why? I've been in the ship
Where are you headed?
for work. To the city. They all promised the moon. With the city folk.
You said you were going...
I'd like to go to Prague, but...
Aha.
Well, but I won't be troubling.
What do you want to do?
I'll find some.
Don't get your hopes.
You mean that? I appreciate your...
You're some...
Nah.
Then why are you...
Sometimes, but I'd love... But on the whole...
Why?
Because they're different, and it's...
I'd like to see what they're...
You can go and...
Oh, well.
Don't worry. You'll know.
Excuse me. I'm looking for the man who...
I can't help you with that.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard some project the... Will they? And now I've been... He said he...
What do you mean more?
That we found someone I've been digging up. Also, if now some...
Cabbage?
I and the... Say, do I really have to? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. I'd like to buy something.
If it's a tradesman you're on, your best bet is...
do you need? Hurry up.
Show me.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then, eh?
God bless you.
Welcome. A few days I saw.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the catch-up. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. Me too.
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Aber das ist deine Sache. Also.
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. Herr von Berger, das hat... We do not go there. The grave digger... No one wants to...
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and stick here in the village.
I understand that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. That is all because of the war.
So you've already heard?
About those ones in particular. Or every time I go to the town, the babe...
So the roads aren't...
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr... But Herr...
Can I find it?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. Oh, natürlich. There is Bartosz, the apothecary.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Along the spot of the three.
Is there anyone else?
Oh, ja. Beyond the rest of them.
Where do you go for what?
The closer to Sobotka. The half of that one
Is it far?
Wenn du was brauchst, I do not think you... Möge Gott mit dir sein.
Get your hands off that door!
Yeah. Oh! I'll be right. I'll just have to take care of something here first. What do you expect?
Easy! I surrender!
Try to pick a lock, and right...
I'm sure that looks strange, but I can explain.
I'm listening.
I was just having a closer...
A close...
I just wanted to see...
I...
No, of course not.
Because you wanted to get it...
Oh, I just remembered.
but I really better go.
Good.
Mind where you go.
I'd like to buy something.
If it's at your bed.
What's...
Brought... And now he said...
What do you...
The week I've been divorced now.
Cap...
I say... And that...
That's not... Excuse me.
I can't...
I'd like to report...
That's the serious...
Well...
I don't understand.
It's a lot...
Sorry. If you were...
I need to...
With the royal...
Why not?
I'd like to talk...
And where do I find it?
Where do you think?
But they won't let me...
What do you want me to... I'm not gonna...
What's new?
It's... Well...
Thanks.
Thank you.
This property belongs to someone else.
Good day.
God bless you.
Welcome. A few I...
And where did the wagon...
Made...
I want... I'm not...
Yeah, no, but I'll...
Where can I...
If you want, have fun, we do not the grave. No one would...
Is there anything...
Certainly in the... So that is all.
So you...
About everything.
So the...
Yeah.
Can I find...
Some club... Oh, there is the... What
do you mean?
Nichts weiter. Along, but off.
Is there any...
Oh, yeah. Rest of...
I have a few questions.
And she's...
Where do you go for what?
The close half of...
Is it far?
Wenn du was... I do not... Bis bald, mein Freund.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad, so far.
What brings you here?
Tournament at the wedding, and whoever wins will take home a gold badge.
That must cost a king's ransom.
Just like the old wedding. I hear he ended up paying more than Lord Samine.
Well, from what I hear, Lord Samine's pretty much dead broke.
I hope it's not that bad. I wouldn't wish that on Agnes.
God be with you.
May God protect you.
Yuck! What the hell is that?
What did I do to you?
At least take a bath before you go out.
Aye. I'll head to the bathhouse right away.
So I haven't.
Look out!
God bless.
Lord be with you.
What do you have for...
Take care then. Thanks for nothing.
Look out!
Don't cause any trouble, boy.
What happened to you?
I'm in big...
How so?
I lost a leg. I was supposed...
Would you like me to help?
There's no point.
Do you know where...
I haven't the...
What was...
I have, but it was...
Oh, so we could...
I don't really...
You should lose in the...
So, but now...
I have to be... I hope you find...
Me too.
I'm sorry to...
Wait! Punch me in the...
What?
Smack me...
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I could... So you get...
Very well then. Or not. It's up. You ready?
Ah! Holy fuck! Oh!
did I do to you?
All right. Oh, glad to be of help.
Nice hit.
No.
I'll beat you to
Nice.
Quick!
I've been waiting!
I can't.
You want this, Riley?
I can't see it.
Now you're mine, you bastard.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Kurva!
What
the fuck are you doing to him?
Help me with him! I'll rip your ass open!
Oh, I just remembered.
Hmm?
I really need something.
Aye.
Where'd you say I could get a horse?
The nearest stud farm is down the hill in Semeen, but without money, you'll only be able to stare at those po.
Well, I could still.
And who wouldn't? Go find some work.
I really better go.